Wait, hang on, bro. Why my camera recording? I I didn't plan on recording anything today. What? Oh, oh yeah. Now I remember. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be quite fun. So, what's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Phantom, and welcome back to the Extras channel. Yep, we are finally doing another video on this thing. Besides, like, that intro preview of the challenge thing. Wait, is that what the... Yeah, I think that's what the last thing on the Extras channel is. So, hi. Today I wanted to do something a lot more different, and I am going to be going through a survey that has a bunch of Deltarune theories. And I will be rating them all. I will say, do not, any of my opinions are just what I can think of in my head. I am not a theorizer. I mean, I could be, but I haven't, and I'm not that good. So if there's anything, so yeah. So I just wanted to do this for a video. I know this isn't gonna get any views because it's on the extra channel. Also, before we do get into this, and I know I cut myself off, but don't even question that. But if you're wondering what made you decide to do this, well, let me just flash up the video thing, the screenshot that I took. This video from Stuff Alpaca I saw really interest me because it felt like that would be a really fun thing to do. So and then I looked at it and I did not finish the entire video, and I decided, you know what, why not do this for myself? So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today on this very wonderful day with the Extras channel. So let me read this. I'm glad to see someone just as interested in Deltarune theories as me here. There will be theories going through 21 different categories. For each theory, you'll be rating them from 1 out of 10 to from 1 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. You're supposed to rate it on how much you like it, and what you like about a theory can be based on a lot of different factors. There are many different ways of rating theories. How well it could work in the context of what's already there, how high you think the likelihood is, how justified you think it is for people to believe in it, and how much you actually like the idea. I mean, should I write... No, I'm not gonna write this down. So, I'll just have to... For... You know what? Yeah. Let's cut! Sorry, I have to do that. I just have to get it, like, the peak, so in the editing I remember to do this. I'll snap my fingers and I'll be back after I do something. Hey guys, what I just did is I just took some screenshots of these so that I could... So for when I do speak on these, that I can like have like a... So that I can show you guys how exactly I will be rating it with these kind of stuff. So yeah, and also I'll flash up like a number thing to tell you how I rate it. These are different for everyone. You might think one theory is unlikely, but it could be something that would work really well, or the possibility of a theory happening is the only thing on your agenda. For me, it's a mixture of a lot of factors. You can rate it how you want. I'm not really here to deconstruct the way we rate stuff, but just keep different things in mind. You can follow your gut and do the first thing you think and give everything a 10 out of 10, or you can sit down for 2 hours and really reevaluate everything about the theories. Every theory will get at least a summary, so the survey is accessible for more people, but not every single theory is going to get a link for more resources. So even if you're not the biggest Deltarune fan in the world, then you could still take the survey. A summary doesn't have to be one way of looking at a theory, just so you know. Spoilers for Deltarune and Undertale, and yes, we are connected. Alright. Woo! I'm pretty excited for this. Okay, we'll be starting out with the starter pack theories. Yeah, I just took a screenshot. Don't question it. This is so weird of a video. I hope you guys do enjoy this, depending, I don't even know if this is going to get out to anybody. Theories so popular they're treated as fact, even though there's a 1% chance if it's not. If you don't believe one of these, then do your own thing. Alright, let's get on to theory number 1. Great darkeners are objects brought to life theory. When a fountain is created, it creates a dark world of darkeners, and we can see that they're based on an inanimate objects in the room that they were made in. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna spend some time on these. Like this, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't know, but I'm just gonna be yapping. And remember, I am not a theorizer. I don't know, haven't really delved into remembering a lot of the lore of Deltarune, so take what you can. But I just wanted to do this for fun. Honestly, this pretty much, I think this is something that, for me personally, I'll give an 8 out of 10. Now, why do I not give it a 10 out of 10? Because it feels like it's fact. Because, I don't know. My opinion will probably change after chapters 3 and 4, but as of right now, while yes, we do see a majority of things that obviously probably were objects in the room, and you could see that very clearly for some of the objects, but then the only thing that is very strange is kind of like, I don't know, it's just something about it that, for me, I feel like there's a chance that it most likely could not be, and it's just like a weird coincidence. Because, well, Rousey, even though that he is a Darkener, he doesn't have an item. He's his own separate person, and yeah, even though that you would think he would be a Darkener. I don't know. Remember, take what I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, I just don't. I feel like while I do like this, and I think it could be a thing, I just kind of feel like there is always the chance of it not actually being, and it just happened to be coincidence. But yeah, key theory. I don't think I've heard of this one. In Cyberworld, there's a shop that sells tea based on the main characters, but they heal each other differently. Some think that the amount of health this gives is based on how the characters feel about the character they're drinking the tea off of. What? Okay. I don't. There's a shop that sells tea? I don't think I've ever ran into this shop. I don't think I've ever. There's a. Huh. You know, a part of me is tempted to click on their video and learn about this, but a fun way I'm gonna be doing this is I will actually be linking each theory's like things. No, actually, screw that. I'm gonna be linking the survey so that if you want these videos, you will have to manually go into the survey and look at them, and you can also take the survey. Huh. Give it. I'll think I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Why? Because, well, that could, from what it sounds like, yeah, it could be. It could definitely be. But, I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know if Toby would really make a tea based on the main characters. Like, with how this, I don't think Toby would really want to do that. Like, I think he would just make healing items that heal just differently. I don't really know. I don't. This feels. It feels very specific that Toby would make something like that. I just don't think really that it would really make sense. But yeah. So yeah, I'll give that a 4 out of 10. Wait, Birdly is dead after. Okay, I already know my opinion on this. But let's read this. You can take damage to Birdly during the Queen battle. His arm will be hurt after leaving the Dark World, and it will be pointed out if the arm is hurt. But the damage, it shows that the damage is still there when leaving the Dark World. Since he gets frozen to death by the attack Snowgrave, he would still be dead afterwards. Why do I give this? You made me want like, whoa, giving it a 1 out of 10. I do not think Birdly is dead when he gets frozen. I do not think that it kills him. I think it freezes him. But he's stuck, he's still alive, but he's just frozen in place. In the whatever object shape you would call it. I don't think that he dies. I think he just gets frozen. The same way I think when Spamton gets frozen, I don't think he's dead. I just think that, yeah. So, rate Gaster is Mystery Man Theory. In Undertale, you can come across a room with a weird character. The chance of finding this room is really, really small. When interacting with them, they will fade away and play a short jingle. If you slow the jingle down, you can actually hear the same notes from Gaster's theme. That can be found within the game. Gaster is the previous royal scientist before Alphys. Entry 17 seems to be written by him, is written in Wingdings. His full name is W.D. Gaster and is based on Wingdings. He's named after a font just like Papyrus and Sands. Mystery Man even looks like a skeleton too. Okay. Honestly, I will give this a 9 out of 10. Because I've honestly thought I just like pair them together when I think of Gaster. And yeah, I just normally pair them two together, but the reason I rate it a 9 out of 10 is because I know that because it could always be proven false, and I don't want to give these the benefit, like 10 out of 10, if the only reason that I would make any of these 10 out of 10 is if I 100% believe that, you know, it wouldn't matter. So, yeah. Rate Gaster is the... I love how I just went on a tangent about that, and literally the next one that I choose is literally, I put 10 out of 10. The motif found in Gaster's theme can clearly be found in the opening music. The files used in the opening are labeled as Goner Maker, and the Gaster followers were called Goners. The speech patterns of the voice is pretty similar to what was in entry 17 from Undertale, which people think is Gaster. What could all this mean? I think this is true. I feel like it's really, really, really... which I just feel like it really is... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I can say this is 10 out of 10. Because I just feel like it's obvious that Toby wanted to put... And specifically how he really puts emphasis on the very, very interesting and just, like, how he speaks. I feel like Toby wouldn't just do that for, like, no reason. Or just have another character that happens to speak in the same way that Gaster does in entry 17. If that's even Gaster. But actually scratch that. That is Gaster. See, when I do these videos, I have no script whatsoever. I never do, and I just babbling. So I just don't know when I say stuff, I just say stuff, whatever comes out of the top of my head. Alright, right. Gaster is the person that drove the secret bosses insane. There is a mystery man going and making a few people crazy. Just two so far. Gaster is also mysterious, but there are some connections here people say. Sham also says the phrase darker yet darker when talking about Jevil. The phrase comes from entry 17 in Undertale. We can hear a melody that's based on Gaster's theme in the secret boss battles, which shows there's some connection there. Or here. Ooh. It's gonna be in the 8, 9, or 10 range. How much do I think? I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Because I feel that these theories it just feels like it's something that it feels like Gaster is. It really does. With a bunch of the connections that you can make, and I just feel like it would make sense for Gaster being the one that makes them insane because of everything that he knows and just what all he and of him being like shattered and stuff. Yeah. So, but there is I'm doing it because there's always a chance that it could be not correct. There's some stuff that you just could point out that probably would make it like this. So is there anything you want to say in regards to these theories? I feel like most of these I feel that most of these are good, but with like evidence. Sorry, I cannot spell. I'm disappointed in myself. I cannot spell. How do you spell? I can't even. I can't. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is no one's watching this video, bro. I think most of these are good, but there is chance that they could that they could man, I cannot spell. They could be proven false. Okay. How much do you care about this aspect of the game that these theories came out of? No. Hang on, wait. What? How much do you care about this aspect of the game that these theories came out of? Oh, that the aspect of the game? I'll give it a 4. I don't really my brain not braining right when I read this. I don't really know how to respond to that. How much knowledge do you have about this aspect of the game that these theories came out of? I would actually say 5. I do know, like Gaster, I've learned a lot. I've watched so many videos, bro. The only thing is that I've never heard of the tea theory, because I didn't even know that there was a tea shop. Bro, where's the tea shop, bro? Like, have I ever seen that? I don't even know. I may have to go back to my old videos, Deltarune videos, to see if I even found something like that. Alright, let's move on to the next. Remember, take your time. If you feel like it's a little long, then you don't have to do it all in one sitting. Nah, I'm doing it, sucker. Okay, now the reason I'm doing this is so that if you guys forget what this section is, I will have it like popped up in like the corner. Like the entire section. Oh, okay. Here are some big theories within the community that may not have a specific category. Some do, but they're here now. A few Undertale ones because I want to know what people thinks of those too. Great chess theory. Whoo, wow, we just started off this with a bang. Some believe that the main bosses represent chess pieces, and the next ones will be represented in a specific order. King, queen, rook, bishop, knight, pawn, chess player. Okay. Not the bang that I was thinking this was gonna be. Hmm. The thing is, though, how do I say this? While I do think this could be a thing, this could be, I feel like we don't have a lot of evidence to prove to, unless like the next, it's all gonna depend on the next chapters on how I think. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. While yes, it does happen to match up with the king and the queen, but the thing is that we just don't, I don't know. See, I don't want to watch these videos. I just want to like have in my head what just my words spewing out. But hey, if this does well, I will go and watch these videos and then kind of like re-talk over these points that I said in like an own different video. But I just don't, I feel like we don't have enough information from what I think this is taken from, that we don't really know if that's really what's gonna be following. But yeah, I'll just give it a 4 out of 10. What would you think if it turned out chess theory was true? I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was true, but I just don't, because it feels like, if it was, I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It feels like something that could happen, but like I said, I already stated, so yeah. Ooh, Toriel kills Undying in C3 weird route. Some believe that there will be a weird route in Chapter 3 where you take control of Toriel. You would manipulate her by intentionally getting hurt, and then Toriel would get more and more overprotective. But would Toriel do that to Undying? Yeah, she would get more and more overprotective. Okay. I am going to 2 out of 10. Why? It's because I don't think Toriel will kill Undying, but I think Toriel will either hurt or severely hurt Undying because of being the overprotectiveness. I do not think Toriel will kill Undying. I just think we'll either get hurt or severely hurt. I'll be generous and give it a 3 out of 10. What would you think if Toriel ends up killing Undying in the Chapter 3 weird route? Uh, I'm just gonna put in here that it it would be it'd be very surprising to to say the least. Yeah, that's what I'll put. It'd be very surprising to say the least. Rate choosing between Rousey or Noelle theory. Some believe that some specific events may take place in the game. In the game, Noelle plays Dragon Blazer about a mage leaving the party. Could be foreshadowing to choose between Rousey or Noelle's side at some point. Huh? What? Bro, I swear, I feel like sometimes when I read these, I'm like, bro, are we really needing chapter 3 that bad? I don't know. Where's the I don't know option, bro? What? How is... I should have watched these videos, bro, but no, I'm gonna stick to my word. I'm gonna not watch these videos. Oh my god, bro. I don't know. Alright, I'll feel medium. 5 out of 10. Because I don't even know. My brain's like frying up. But like it said, this are not one way to look at it. But I don't really. How else could you look at this? And I'll say 5 out of 10 because I have no idea. I'm just gonna be neutral about it. I would not care, mind. I don't want to say it would be really bad. I would just be neutral about it. Okay. Now well, how about this? The next one is about Noelle. Rate weird routes only happen when Noelle is in a dark world theory. Noelle has a lot of thematic connections with liking creepy things. In the Spamton ARG, it's brought up that Noelle is really into video game secrets. This continues that the weird is a creepy thing within the game, and it's not something you could easily find yourself, so you would have to look it up like with other video game secrets. In the first chapter, there was no reroute, just somewhat of a changed ending. It shows that maybe this is something that is only where Noelle is present. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no. I think I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Because of how I just think that they're really trying to build up Noelle as being maybe like the starter of the Roaring because of like all the angel stuff and all that stuff that Noelle gets compared with quite a lot. And I just feel like that I feel like it's if not then I would still think that it would be something that would make Noelle go over the edge and do whatever will happen with Noelle. So that's where I'll stance with that. What would you think if weird routes only happened when Noelle's in the dark world? I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised, to be honest. Huh. Spamton sings the wrong number song in Undertale. Some think that since the person that sings the wrong number in Undertale mentioned someone that starts with G, and Gaster is assumed to have made Spamton crazy, and Spamton talks about calling someone, that this could be Spamton. Ooh, this is a Reddit post. Hmm. I don't. I don't really. 3 out of 10. I don't really see this being a thing. I really don't see this being really a thing. It could very much be, but from what I think, I just don't see this being a thing. I just don't really feel like that's something that would be a thing. I just don't really think, I would not mind if it was. It really doesn't change too much. Okay, this next one. Right, the chapter intros are flashbacks theory. These scenes are already pretty mysterious, so they could be some flashbacks. We would then get more info later, which reveals that these were flashbacks. This isn't the first time Toby has done something like this in Undertale. There was the game over screen being the game was the game over screen when Chara was dying. The opening, I mean, yeah, I know the opening story being when Chara fell down. Yeah, this could happen again. The game over screen being when Chara was. Oh yeah. Oh, that actually makes so much sense. That actually makes so much sense, bro. I didn't even know about that. Oh, that's why Asgore is top. What? Oh, and then for when Sans does the get dunked on, or when Flat. But what? But those moments though. Yeah. The chapter intros. You mean the beginning of each chapter? Oh. Oh wait, I know. Right? If I'm thinking correctly, it's in chapter 2 there was like the blackout screen with I don't know. What else is referring to? My brain not braining right. I don't know. I don't know what the chapter intros. I don't know what that could be. What is that referring to? I don't like the begin. I, I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna go through that. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Uh, see if I understood that, I would probably be a lot better with that. Right, universal mother theory. Some think Queen can be seen as this mother figure that the light world characters can project their own feelings about their mothers onto her. Despite being an antagonist, Queen really isn't hurting anyone either, unlike King, so there could be more to her than it seems. It seems like she's trying to make Noelle happy, like a mother figure. But that's for Noelle. I feel like what no. I don't know. I don't think because it feels like with it's just like with Noelle. Yeah, it's for Noelle, but is that because that's what the queen is supposed to represent, or is that Toby making the character be like that for Noelle so that he can tell the story that he needs to? That's the thing. Is this intentional, or is this just something Toby wanted to do for Noelle? There's this recent video that actually kind of like goes into that a little bit. You should check that out. I'll like flash up like the image on screen of that video that I recently came out that I think you should check out. It's pretty good. I'll have to say like 3 out of 10 because I don't really see that. I'll put like I want to be kind of Surprised. I'd be kind of surprised. But not really, because it definitely could be, but I just can't, but I just don't feel like Queen is supposed to be like that. Right? Right? Memory heads in Undertale foreshadow Deltarune. In the True Lab in Undertale, there are some enemies that say some weird lines and so on. Some think that this could be related to Deltarune, and don't forget in some way. Huh? Hey? I don't know. What? I don't think so. 2 out of 10. I don't really feel like that's what they're supposed to be representing. I don't feel like that's supposed to be a reference to Deltarune or foreshadow in the Don't Forget. I think it's just that when they're all meld together and they've been down there for so long that they really just can't remember good, and why they're called memory heads, because I I don't know. I wouldn't care or mind. So yeah, we've been kind of speeding through this. Uh, Noelle's mom is called Carol Theory. Asgore got mail from someone that starts with C. Some think it's the mayor, Noelle's mom. Because of the Christmas theme and their names, her name could be Carol. 8 out of 10. I feel like that would fit in. Even though Rudy, Des, what are those two names have something to do with Christmas? I don't know. But I say it could be something. Honestly, it'd be good preferable. I honestly think it'd be pretty good. 9 out of 10. Rudy is really, really sick. He could possibly die, some people think. I think it could. Honestly, I think that's something that could send Noelle over the edge. Probably like one down the later chapters. I feel like that would be something that would hit Noelle. So yeah. Honestly, I would not be surprised. We'll get to explore more of the town theory. If you make a map of the hometown of the places we've seen so far, you can clear... Oh, I know this one! You can then clearly see specific houses and such cut off in the map does not match completely. There could be places like this we could explore. There are other places like Noelle's house that we might get to as well. Who knows? 8 out of 10. I feel like we will. I feel like definitely a chapter we'll get to see more of that, and it would probably be I'm not be surprised if we would, and I wouldn't be disappointed if we didn't. Right, Lancer is the third hero in the legend theory. If you tell Rousai you don't want to hear the legend, then you'll get some special dialogue from Lancer. He says, the teardrop-headed kid from the legend. When Susie asks who he is. What if he's one of the three heroes? A Prince of Darkness. Rousei has been pretty suspicious and he might want to put himself in a role he can't have. 5 out of 10. Well, that could be, but I don't even know what you can take from Lancer. Especially when you first meet him. I've actually I'm giving this down to a 4 out of 10 because now that I think about it, I just think Lancer wanted to say that, like, because when they first met, he doesn't trust them, he doesn't know who they are, he doesn't build friendship. I think he's just saying that just that he can. I would not care or mind. We will get soft locked in the weird route. What? In the Spampton sweepstakes, there's a page that you can find where Noelle is talking about a mason Dragon Blazers, where you get soft locked. Some believe that the events that take place in the game the well plays about getting stuck could be foreshadowing that the rear route in Deltarune, where we would also get soft locked as well. That's our punishment for abusing the power we have over this game. After all, there is only one ending. But I feel like the... See, I think the rear route will lead to the same ending, but the events that you get there, like, I think, like, however the game ends will be the same ending no matter what route. But I think the way that you get to that ending and how character, and maybe a little bit how characters feel during the ending will be different, but it will still be the same ending regardless. Nothing will be different. I think that feels like, I don't know, why would Toby do that? Because you would, because that's not what, I don't think Toby would do that. I don't think Toby would make you get soft locked because of the weird route, because you spent all this time, and honestly, I'd be really angry because I just wasted all my time doing nothing, for doing that for literally no reason. Yeah, I would honestly, it would be disappointing, bro. I would be upset because I just like had to like abuse my, like, mentally torture myself, like, just harming and just mentally whatever-ing people. I actually felt really bad when I did the weird route, especially when all these when they all started to run away, bro. Oh my god. I honestly regretted doing, I honestly could have quit there. Huge obliviation theory. Huge theory about the vessel, themes, and the meta-narrative of the game. Chris and the vessel would be Deltarune's Frisk and Chara, but with the themes of this game. Seeing everything a game has to offer is the same as destroying it in Toby Fox games. The characters have to go against you after they are done with the night because of this, but the night is also there because you are. It's a part of Gaster's plan, in-depth document. Honestly, this will definitely be why I'll probably, if this does well, I will go back and look through these stuff, like the links, and just kind of like learn and see how my opinion changes on these. That'll be like a whole different video. How to, I don't know. It would be Deltarune's Frisk and Chara with themes of this game. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I don't really see how they would be Deltarune's Frisk and Chara, even though that, I don't know. I would not care or mind, to be honest. Oh, this one. Whew, Rate Sans, Papyrus, Gaster are all in the same family tree theory. Since all these characters are humanoid based on fonts and... Nah, bro. I did not... I did not just read and white, bro. Then they could be in the same family. Honestly, 8 out of 10. I do believe that this could be true. I think it'd be good, preferable. I think it would make sense, honestly. Alright, Chara is not the first fallen humans canon name theory. Kara is short for character, because and they represent how we put ourselves within the game. Some say this because their true name is Kara on a meta level, but it's not their actual name. 4 out of 10. I don't really see that. I feel like when it's the true name feels like, you know, feels a little obvious. Like we know, but is that referencing on it on a meta level or on a like a real level? Because we know what it means on a meta level. I would not care or mind, bro. Oh, yeah, I 100% believe Sans isn't bleeding. In the No Mercy ending of Undertale, we see Sans bleed, but we know monsters can't bleed, so maybe it's not blood. We know Sans like pranks and ketchup, so this could just be ketchup. I think it is. I've I could be wrong. I believe that this is what it is. If it's not ketchup, I don't think it's blood, though. I don't think it is. I don't think it's blood. That's the thing. I just don't think it is. It could just be ketchup, or it could be something else. So, yeah. Frisk and Char are the same person theory. Frisk and Chara have the exact same silhouettes. Frisk seems to have the memories of Chara. Flowey thinks Frisk is Chara. Frisk wakes up after falling from the place Chara was buried. That must mean something. The same person? How would they be the same person? Yeah, they have the exact same silhouette, but does that really mean anything? I think it's just like... I'm giving that a 4 out of 10, bro. I don't really feel like they're the same person. I feel like these are just, like, the memories we don't know. Well, see, Frisk wakes up after falling from the place Char was buried. Obviously, Frisk was gonna wake up. Well, every other child survived, so Frisk was gonna wake up. Seems to have the memories of Chara. Also, Flowey thinks Frisk is Chara, but it's been so long. Do you think he kind of mixed them two up, and since they look kind of the same? Yeah, I would not care mind if Frisk was Chara, to be honest. Woo! Okay, buddy. Here we go. We know humanity has been cruel at points, so their hatred for them might be less black and white than one might assume. Chara was just a kid. They made drawings and such for their king dad. There are points where it seems like Chara is laughing in an evil way at Asgore being poisoned by a cake they made with Azrael, but laughing is a common coping mechanism in Undertale. Toriel and Undying laugh when getting killed. The people in Snowdin laugh away their sad feelings. Sans makes jokes all the time despite how he actually feels. At the end of the genocide route, they say they were first confused at what you were doing. Why was I brought back to life? But then they realized it was power. You were the one who did everything. The whole point of Undertale is to show how we put ourselves in the game and how we'll do anything to see everything. Char is the only character that actually gives you consequences, and all the people say they are evil. You made them believe this. You hurt everyone. But something that has always bugged me is when, in the genocide route, when Frisk starts moving without us doing anything. Which is weird, because who else is doing that? I don't think Chara, well, I think the genocide route, Chara wasn't the reason that all happened. But I do think Chara isn't a good person. I don't I'm giving that a 6 out of 10. I do not think that Chara is the one that made us do the genocide route. I do think that Chara did those moments that Frisk starts moving without our control. I think that was Chara. But I don't think Chara was a good person. I feel like Chara isn't a good person, but isn't the one that did the genocide route necessarily. I wouldn't be surprised though if Chara was an evil. Ooh, Nara Chara in Undertale theory. Some believe Chara is the narrator of Undertale. In the Pacifist Roof, they talk in third person. The scripts can feel personal if someone's been there before. In the Genocide route, they talk in first person because they get more in control. The text becomes red. 6 out of 10, I do believe. Honestly, it'd be pretty believable for Chara, especially since we land on where they're buried. Because since we also have determination, it probably awoken Chara. Like it says, ooh. Huh. Toby Fox narrator in Deltarune. The narrator seems to be really inconsistent. It shows that they don't exist in universe and it's just Toby Fox writing whatever he feels best. Sometimes it's mentioned stuff as if it's from Chris' mind or the NPC mind. It sometimes knows just as much, and it sometimes knows more. Sometimes it knows less than Chris. It also breaks the fourth wall and makes references to Undertale and changes when fighting the secret bosses. Honestly, I could see that being a thing. I'm gonna change that to an 8 out of 10. Honestly, would not be surprised if Naratobi was true. Wall? Oh my god, we're getting so many narrator. Some believe the narrator is actually whatever device we seem to be connected to. It's what we're connected to, so it could be what we're reading from. It would make sense in universe. It explains why it seems inconsistent. The name for a lot of the code seems to be related to the opening Gasser. The device is reading the world in its own way. 5 out of 10. I don't really know too much about this. I would not care in mind. So yeah. Depths theory. Some believe that the darkness that builds up in the dark world comes from some of a lower realm related to water and ocean in some way. There are water-related imagery here. The opening that's related to Gastron is considered to be part of a dark world, has a background that is actually an ocean. The file is even called depths, as it is in the depths of the ocean. They're called dark fountains after all. 6 out of 10. I think this could be plausible. Would not be surprised, bro, with how it relates. Dark worlds have been made before, theory. Start of chapter 1, when Susie and Chris fall into the dark world, they enter this weird area that seems to be in ruins. It's the same eye symbols that we see in the story about the roaring is present in this area in multiple places. The statues have all melted over time. That's what weird goo is, and it shows that artworks may have been made earlier and almost caused a full-on roaring as well. We also told Gerson got a lot of ideas for his stories and dreams. The Dark Worlds are also described as dreamlike. Maybe Gerson actually got his ideas from Dark Worlds. Some even believe that the adults in the Dreamer and Holiday explored Dark Worlds at some point when they were younger. I think the first one is. But I don't know. I would not be surprised, but I just don't really know how a lot of with like that, but it made like how long before? Like, was it the night or what? Anything you would like to say in regards to the series? Nope. Nope. Not at all. How long have I been recording? 50 minutes? Okay, bro. How much do you care about that? For Actually, I knew a little less about these than the other one. So yeah. That's crazy that that's the first one. Some of these might have hot discussion. Some of these are outdated depending on how you look at them. Some of these are jokes. Yeah, I know some of them I could have put here. The ones that still fit are there, but some of these would be a bit out of place, so here they are instead. If you like any of these, then do your thing. I believe in you. Thank you so much. Now I love the first one is the Sans' Nest theory. Woo, buddy, this is definitely should deserve the top of controversial theories. Sans talks about timeline by timelines. And also going back somewhere, maybe this was Earthbound and he used to be Ness. There's a machine you use in Earthbound to travel through time and space, but without your actual body. So in Undertale could be where he ended up. There's also some kind of machine in the secret lab that could also be that. He also has a picture of some people he used to know. We get to see a bunch of photographs in the credits of Earthbound. The photo picture could be one of those photos. 10 out of 10, bro. This is like obviously like 100% true. Nah, bro. Oh, buddy. Oh, 5 out of 10. Hey, bro, put down your pitchforks. Put down your pitchforks, bro. I give it a 5 because there's actually kind of some effort put into this, and that it's really funny to think about, and of how memeified it is. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. That's, bro. I would laugh so hard, man. I really would. Santa Steve. I've never heard of this one. Santa Steven Universe theory. Santa Steven Universe from a scrapped ending for the show Steven Universe that some claims to exist. Santa will even state for Steven after not surviving. Bro, what? Bro, what? Great gas leak theory. First did not make a founder, but actually started a gas leak. People say that Chris only ate a pie, and that the last ending was baited switch of his journey. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I released the gas leak. Oh, that's some crazy gas leak, bro. 5 out of funny, bro. That's my rating. 5 out of funny, bro. For some reason. Man, this ga this gas leak is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, that's all I have to say. That's what I would think. Man, this gas leak is crazy. Rousey is a girl. Rousey looks more feminine, so Rousey might actually be a girl. Susie even acts shocked at the end of chapter 1 when Rousey takes off the hat. I wonder why. Actually, 7 out of... Actually, that's actually... How's that controversial, bro? That actually kind of feel... Oh, is it the... What's the ship name with Rousey and Chris, bro? I don't even know at this point. It's probably all those people that confirm it to be controversial, like, nah, Rousey's a boy. I'll, yeah, but I actually kind of feel like it would be. Nah, bro. What is this? 2 out of 10. Rouse rules this Gaster theory. What? What? Just what? 10 out of 10. Annoying dog is the night. It said that annoying dog started the traffic jam outside the library. That's a direct reference to the annoying dog. But maybe they did more after that, like making a fountain. We did see him in that one secret room in the dark world, in that one big room in Queen's Mansion. 10 out of 10, bro. 6 out of 10. I feel like the dog definitely. I feel, of course, Toby. How could you? Can't believe you would open up dark fountains. It be funny. Toby, how could you? Bro, nah, I don't even believe that. Nah, bro. Oh, Toriel is homophobic. I was not expecting to see. Toriel stops Undying and Alphas from kissing in the Undertale passive setting. It says not in front of the human. Well, obviously, Toriel doesn't want a little kid seeing all that. She also bought this one shampoo that's manly, according to the theory. She also shows resentment towards Asgore because she doesn't like. I don't even. We well for Undertale, it's obvious why, but we don't know why. Is it? Well, he still tries to give Toriel flowers because he's just like so lonely and pathetic that he really try that he even has to convince his Chris to give flowers to Toriel because he can't do it himself. But when did we start thinking Asgore could be gay? I give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, I could see that. Huh? Toriel. Toriel is a what? What now? I don't like that. See, the Dark Worlds are not real theory. Then how the fuck is Toriel gonna be a part of the next chapter, bro? If Toriel's gonna be a part of it, like, and think about it, if Undying's here, no way in hell Undying's gonna be playing along with this, bro. Let's. It would be disappointing, bro. Undertale is. Nah, bro. If you interact with the computer in Chris and Alzariel's room, then it says there's a folder on there called Epic Game Stuff. How is that gonna be Undertale? Look at the characters. Giant rainbow wings. I think that's just a reference. I 1 out of 10, bro. I don't believe this. It'd be disappointing, bro. Nah. 1 out of 10, bro. I don't think it's a direct sequel. I think it's an alternate timeline. If anything, it would be an. I believe it's an alternate timeline where the war between humans and monsters didn't happen. It'd be disappointing, bro. Nah. That's the Darkner theory. We see Sans bleed in the No Mercy route in Undertale, but we know monsters can't bleed, so maybe he's not a monster. But how do we know Darkners can bleed? Have we seen a Darkner bleeding? Uh, it'd be disappointing, bro. Bro. So some believe the true lab entries weren't actually written by Alphys. The grammar is correct, which doesn't match the text messages Alphys wrote to you throughout Heartland. Gastro speaks formally. These experiments have been going on for quite some time now. Enough time that there could have been a previous royal scientist. When the person is writing about Asgore and Thoriel, they seem to be writing as they knew them personally. Alphys can't be that old, can she? Yeah, buddy. No. It would be disappointing. What? Huh? Naked Rousey theory. Some believe that Rousey will take. Nah. What the fuck? What the fuck? These, these sure were theories. These sure were theories. All right. Uh, three, three. Next. Upcoming content theories. Now, this will actually, if this does well, there will be a part 2. But I've been recording for an hour and 6 minutes, bro. I think that's enough, like, rating theories for a day. If you guys do enjoy this, I will be back for this. I promise you that. I will be back for this. But as of right now, I will be calling it for this extra channel video. This is like maybe almost the longest, second longest maybe, because I don't know that ranking one. I don't know how long I spent on that. But yeah, I will be seeing you all maybe in the part 2. See ya!